Jeffrey Ja Rule Atkins and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson have been at odds since 1999. The animosity between the two rappers has been fueled by diss tracks, social media shade, and even some acts of alleged violence. And this beef shows no signs of slowing down either. As recently as March 2020, 50 Cent used the coronavirus pandemic as a means to mock his enemy on Instagram by comparing the year 2020 to the failed Fyre Festival, which Ja Rule was notoriously involved with. Then in April 2020, Ja Rule called in while Swizz Beatz and Fat Joe were in the middle of an Instagram live session to say that he wanted to go against 50 in a rap battle. In response, 50 Cent slammed Ja Rule's request as a need for attention in not one, but two Instagram posts. On one of these posts, he posted a photoshopped image of Ja Rule begging for money on the street. In the other, he shared a gif of himself driving away while laughing. Basically, this thing isn't going away anytime soon. And weirdly enough, the rappers' resurfaced feud is actually kind of tame in comparison to everything else they've said and done to each other in the last few decades. Take 1999, for example. In October of that year, 50 Cent dropped the song Your Life's on the Line, which dissed Ja Rule and his record label. The backstory behind the track is pretty unclear, although 50 believes the beef originally started when his friend allegedly robbed Ja Rule, which he discussed in his 2005 book, From Pieces to Weight. In the book, he writes, "My man robbed him for a chain, and then this guy named Brown came and he got the chain back for Ja. Later, Ja saw me in a club with the kid who had robbed him. I went over to say what's up to Ja, and he acted like he had a problem with me, but I'm not the one who robbed him." In a 2003 interview, Ja Rule denied that his issues with 50 Cent have anything to do with a third party, explaining, "If someone does some harm to you, don't get mad at the person that's with them. He has nothing to do with it. He's just an innocent bystander." In the same interview, Ja Rule attributed the beef to his failure to include 50 in a music video that he supposedly wanted a part in. Either way, things got bad quickly. Ja Rule told Hot 97 in 2014 that he and his crew had supposedly beaten up 50 Cent with a baseball bat at an Atlanta nightclub in 2000.
We get to talking, and the talk got heated because I got mad and I started screaming at him and telling him that, he was a and this, that, and the third.
That same year, 50 Cent was literally stabbed in the back at a recording studio in New York City. The Indie Club rapper needed 3 stitches from the stabbing. Initially, Irv and Chris Gotti, the CEOs of Ja Rule's record label, were charged for the incident, but the case was eventually dismissed. Blackchild, another rapper on Ja Rule's label, confessed that he stabbed 50, but claimed that it was an act of self-defense. Although Ja Rule wasn't present for the incident, it didn't exactly help the feud. The two then went on to release a number of diss tracks aimed at the other, including Ja Rule's Race Against Time and 50's Back Down. Making matters even more contentious, both rappers brought up each other's children at some point during their feud, and Ja Rule referred to 50's parenting skills in less than favorable terms when he appeared on Watch What Happens Live in 2019.
Say 3 nice things about 50 Cent, and I want to move on.
He's a bad father.
And if you're wondering whether Ja Rule and 50 Cent's epic feud will ever end, the answer is probably not. In 2018, the Instagram account Baller Alert shared a screenshot of comments between the two enemies, with 50 Cent allegedly writing in one message, "It's never over. We may take a break, but it ain't over till one of us is gone." As for Ja Rule, he said that it was time to grow past the feud during his 2019 Watch What Happens Live appearance. But then he proceeded to insult 50 Cent mere seconds later.
I am removing myself from the circus. Because what I've realized is when you entertain clowns, you become a part of the circus.
Although it's unlikely these two will ever be on the same page, there's one thing they appear to both agree on. This feud is far from over. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.